Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. If you're just coming on, tell me where you're from, saying hi. With Mother's Day coming on, I was thinking I'll be going live tomorrow to do some mini readings, but every once in a while I just come on here when I'm feeling antsy and I want to bring somebody on. When I bring somebody on, you have to have up to 1,000 followers, unfortunately. I hate that TikTok does that. If you're just tuning on, my name is Julie. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing readings officially for 2 decades. I absolutely love what it is that I do and hopes that it helps others. So if there is somebody who has 1,000 followers and wants a reading, I think you can come on here and request it. Let me see. I don't know how to invite people. Hi, Misty. How are you guys? Does someone have a name that's Eminem? That's so cute. If you guys have any questions for me, I am a psychic medium. I've been doing this for 2 decades. I love what I do. I've done a bunch of readings today, so I was just kind of, hey, Sherry, how are you? I was doing some phone readings today, some Zoom readings, and then unwinding. I just felt kind of antsy. So I wanted to see if you have 1,000 followers, I can bring you on to do a reading. So with Mother's Day coming up and everything like that, I just thought I would jump on here. So I don't know if someone has... You're doing okay? Yeah. I forget where you're from. I'm from Oregon, and last week it was we had thunderstorms and it was hailing, and today was 90 degrees. So time to turn on the air conditioners and drink a bunch of water. Arizona. I have a couple friends in Arizona. Are you doing anything this weekend? Fun. I know my eldest is taking me to dinner on Saturday. So excited. Or Sunday for Mother's Day, which will be fun. And I just was lucky enough to see my son last week. So we don't live in the same town anymore, so that was really fun to see him. I did want to give somebody a reading. Sometimes I charge for that. As I tell you guys, if you just follow me, I'll randomly come on here and not charge people. And thank you. And tonight is a night where I'm doing that, where I'm just pulling someone on. You do have to have 1,000 followers for me to bring you on. So if you want to come on and you have 1,000 followers, let me know and I can bring you on here. If not, what I can do is if you have, let's see, there's only 18 people, so I don't have my moderator on here. And my point of saying that is usually I don't do readings in the thread if my moderator's not here, because everybody starts to ask at one time. But if someone has a question about a loved one and you don't have 1,000 followers, you could just put a comment in. Perfect. So you're a medium as well. Do you have 1,000 followers? I could bring you on. Oh, wait, hold on. I am a widower of 9 months. Oh, 19 months. Should I start dating again? Sweetheart, nobody can tell you when to start dating or who's the one for you or something like that. Oh, Sherry, these are just for free tonight. I'm not charging for readings. But back to you, sweetheart. I'm just sending you a prayer. I don't know for the one who you've been widowed for 9 months if there's a John also in your family, but I'm getting a J name as well. So take your time, honey, whenever you're ready. If you're ready, then go ahead. If you want to take your time, then do that as well. So Sherry, let me see. Do you have, Sherry, you have 1,000 followers. Do you want me to bring you on? You're welcome, sweetie. I don't know how to do this. Hold on one second. I'm learning. I just sent you an invite to come on, Sherry, and you don't have to show your face. Mother's Day. See if this works.
Hello,
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you great.
Good. So the way I like to work this is when I call these group readings because I'm doing your reading, but there's 44 people in here and it's almost like a bunch of people are yelling. Do you know what I mean? To try to
Uh-huh.
get my attention. So when
Right, I
I
understand.
do, yeah, so when I do a group reading, I always ask who you want to hear from today. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they were in relationship to you.
I have three. Um, my son mostly.
Okay, your son. I know it's heavy on your heart and I know you're missing him, obviously. But can I just say, was he handsome?
Yes, very handsome.
Because the first thing he comes up, he's like, tell my mom happy Mother's Day and I'm handsome. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Is there a 13th reference with you or him? Is somebody's birthday actually on the 13th?
That's the day we had his memorial service.
Okay. Then he's very well aware of that. Are you really into music? Was he really into music?
He was into a lot of music.
Yeah, like different genres. I feel like, no, hey, I like that song. What's that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. He loved everything.
Yeah. Did he not do so well in school or something? Like paper wise?
Yeah, he did. No, actually, he didn't like to do homework, and the teacher told him as long as he knew what he was talking about, if she asked him, that he didn't really have to do it. So,
Good.
yeah, yeah, he didn't.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
that's
funny? You're
amazing.
like homework and I'm like paperwork. He's like, no.
Nope.
He's almost like his mind would race. He was just this genius. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yes, yes. His mind was going 100 miles an hour, and like he had ADHD, they said, and they had
Mhm.
him on so many medications and stuff, and it was just like I had to stop everything and tell him, no,
It's too
that's
much.
crazy. Yeah, way
Yeah.
too much.
I I don't know why I need to say this, but I just do. He says, Mom, you did a great job. You don't have anything to feel guilty about. So I have
Oh,
to ask, did he have an action did he have an action that was part of his passing?
yeah, he had a brain aneurysm,
Okay.
and I'm sorry.
No, let the tears flow. I have a feeling you don't lean on people. So you
No,
lean
I
on
don't.
me today, okay, sweetheart? Just let it
Okay,
go. Let it go. No need to be sorry.
and I donated his. I'm a transplant recipient. I have a double lung transplant,
Hmm.
and when he passed away, I donated his body. Just, I mean, I donated what could be used to help other people.
Hmm.
And I have dreams that I, when I told him to take him off life support, that I that he would have came back.
Hmm. I just, one thing I keep hearing is you don't have anything to feel guilty about, Mom. It's like if you were a fish out of water, you were trying to do what the medical people told you to do and teachers
Uh-huh.
told you to do. And then soon you were just like, no, but did he have something, I feel like self-harm. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Um, did he ever hit himself or was he harsh to himself?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, because that's where I was getting was I thought by the way I was reading him, it was like, did you harm yourself? Is that how you passed? But I kept hearing harm myself. So I just feel like that was just out of frustration. Do you understand?
Yeah.
His mind moving 100 miles an hour. And I feel that there's something about, okay, is there a Brian or a Ryan either here or crossed over?
There was a Brian that I used to date.
Yeah. And that's just his way of saying past, present, future. They'll bring up everything. And I
Uh-huh.
heard that. So just know that's what he was telling me. He tells me that you talk to him all the time.
I do every day. I have an
Hmm.
alarm that goes off on my phone that tells me to take I take I had a lung transplant and I have a lot of medications to take and he sent me a message. It says take your medicine. I love you, Mom. And
Oh,
it plays 3 times a day and every time I hear it I say I love you too, buddy.
he's so sweet. I have to just say, just the most caring, misunderstood person, I feel.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? But you,
Yes,
he
I
makes
do
me feel
know.
like, yeah, he makes me feel like you never made him feel like he was less than. Do you know what I
No.
mean? You
Yep.
always were like, have you ever seen that movie Eat, Love, Pray?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, so there's this part there where she tells the little girl, "You was kind, you was smart, you was important." Like you were always feeding him like affirmations. Do you
Yes,
know what I
that's
mean? You
true.
were
Yeah.
always saying that
Yeah.
there's a big plan for you. You're going to help a lot of people here. And he goes, "Look, Mom," it made me cry. He's like, "Look, Mom, I did. I
Yes,
helped
it
a lot
is.
of people." Hmm. That's one of the things that he makes me feel. I wish someone would have helped him like write a song or put those words in his mind into a song because I feel like sometimes people have so much going on that they can't write it out or communicate. But I feel like that's probably why he liked music so much because it
Yeah.
moves fast and it would help him kind of express, if that makes any sense. He
Yeah.
keeps showing me a T. I keep seeing a T over and over again. um, yeah, that would be like here or crossed over. First, he showed me my friend Tammy had or has a son named Tyler, and I kept seeing that in my mind's eye. So it's either that name or Tyler was really tall. Like I'm 5'7". Tyler was really tall. Is your son tall?
Yeah, he was tough. Yes.
Okay. Because I'm
I
five
know.
seven. For a guy to be taller than me, it's like 6 foot or something. So that's why he's showing me Tyler. Because I was like, why are you showing me with a T? What does that mean? If it's not the name, then it's his body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
he was tall. He was taller than me.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I
yeah.
thought. Yeah. I don't know why I keep hearing this. I keep hearing show me that one more time, sweetheart. It's like a teacup and then the spoon. Tink tink. I keep hearing that. Do you have sugar in your coffee and you go like that and then you go ding ding when you're done? I don't know why I
No, I
keep
don't
seeing
drink
that.
coffee. I drink tea.
Do you do that with your tea? Do you have a little
Yeah. Yeah.
spoon
Yeah.
and you go ding ding on the
I have
side?
a coffee cup that has a I have a coffee cup from when my son went to um South Carolina with a spoon that hangs off the side of the coffee cup.
Honey, what are the chances? So it's
Yeah.
not coffee that you drink, but it's a
Yeah.
coffee cup and
Yeah.
there's a little spoon and it
It
goes
yeah,
ding ding.
it
How
hangs
would
on the
I,
side. Yep. Yep.
sweetheart,
Uh,
how would I know that? He was
you
like,
would,
and there's a little spoon, tink tink, like it hits on the side and makes that sound.
yep.
Sweetheart, that's just like, that's the most random thing ever. This is his way of coming through, saying that he's around you. He understands this is you have not had an easy life. That's what he's
No.
telling me. Challenge after challenge, but and you're still here. You keep saying God must have a plan for me because I'm still here. You
Yes,
literally say that,
exactly.
huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, we must have a plan for me because I'm still here. Well, you're already inspiring other people. And even though you have challenges that you're going through, bless your heart, you're always just still kind and generous and showing people, even if you've had a hard life, it doesn't mean that you can't be kind to other people. So,
That's
sweetheart,
right.
you are
Yeah.
already, yeah. So you're already changing the world. Do you know? Oh, one random act of kindness at a time, he says.
Yes. Oh my God. Is he with my mom and my sister?
He's definitely with grandma. I can see that. Did someone have diabetes or something wrong with their feet?
Yes, my sister.
Okay. I want
She
to put the Oh, go ahead.
she passed away. She had diabetes and she got an infection in her belly and she ended up with septic or however you say it.
Sepsis. Yeah.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
died from that. And I blame myself
Oh,
because
sweetie.
she didn't. I made her go to the hospital because I didn't want to get sick of myself. And then she never came home.
No, you did the right thing. You poor thing, sweetheart. Please don't blame yourself. Please don't. One of the things that your son says, and I'm trying not to laugh, but he was kind of funny. So this is interesting. Like when people come in, it makes us sad because there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. But your son is like, my mom is the sweetest person. Julie, you've got to know. Like everybody loved my mom. She's very giving. He's like, my aunt, not so much. Do you understand?
I understand that perfect.
That is so funny. Is there a Debbie or Deborah?
Um, I have a sister-in-law, Deborah.
Yep, he's just bringing that up too. Remember, I told you they'll talk about people
Yeah,
past, present, and yeah, yeah.
his dad passed away. Like he passed away in October, and his dad passed away in January.
mm, like of a broken heart.
No, he had a heart attack. But
Yeah, but I mean, like I could
yeah,
feel
it
it in
was a
my
broken
heart.
heart. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a broken
yeah,
heart and a heart attack. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, sweetie, you just had like back to back people pass away.
yeah. Back to back, it was. Oh my God, I can't do anymore. I
Yeah. At
needed to
this
know.
time, yeah. Let people help you. Do you know what I mean? It looks like through your life. Hold on. I'm trying to give you this message. Do you have a Tin Man reference?
A what?
A Tin Man, like the Wizard of Oz. There's the lion, the Tin Man. Is there a Tin Man reference?
I had made a picture, a bead picture of a Tin Man, and I sent him a picture of it. And I said, "This is so cute." And he goes,
Sweetheart,
"Mom, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen."
look at that. Are you kidding me? The
No, I'm
cup,
not.
the coffee cup with the little spoon, ting, ting, and the Tin Man. He goes, before you say anything else, say the Tin Man. I was like, okay, honey, this is his way of saying he's with you. And we feel sometimes when we're struggling on this planet, like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? What am I doing? But just so you know, when they show me how they pass, they do a life review and they look at their life. They either like their life or they're like, oh gosh, I should have done better. But either way, when they look at our life, their life as a life review, they say it was a run to the store and back. So what we're feeling like it's like na 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 na, like it's taking forever. When we
Yeah.
cross over, we're like, oh, that's eternity. This is just here. And I have a book called I Am Home. So don't
Uh-huh.
ever let anybody define the other side. So you can call it the universe, heaven, home, whatever you want to call it, the other side. No one should define that for you. But there is a loving space other than here that everybody goes to, and
Yeah.
you'll see him again.
Right.
He keeps saying, "You will see me again, Mom."
I'm waiting.
Yeah, he's saying that, and he's making me feel also. Um, you don't you don't have to tell your story, but if are you sedentary a lot? Are you kind of sedentary?
What does that mean?
Are you not able to be very mobile?
Yeah, I'm like I can't go anywhere because I have no immune system because of I had a double lung transplant. So I have no immune system. I have less than a baby, and I can't go very many places. And I mean, I go to the doctor and home, and that's about it.
Yeah. But you're so smart, your mind races. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I want to go places. I want to do things, and
yeah.
I he was in prison, and I wanted to go see him, and every time it was like something happened, and I could never get there, and and then after he died, I was like, why didn't I just stop what I needed, stop what was going on, and just go, and I didn't, and I regret every second of that now.
Yeah. I know we always have regrets because we do this shoulda, coulda, woulda. But when they look at it and they say your sister and your son are like, wipe the slate clean, wipe it clean, meaning you're only looking at the 1% of something you didn't do. And they're like, what about all the 99% of all the great stuff you did for us? Don't let that 1% make you, like, I want to say, poison the rest of the wonderful memories. But try to focus on the good side too, because your son says that you were his superhero and you always had his back. You
Yep.
always, no matter what, you're like, I unconditionally love you. And so many parents go, that's it, I'm done. They're just done. They check out. But you never did that to
So
him.
he was
And
my baby boy.
yep, till the end. And and though it was tragic the way he passed away, it was also, he's telling me, don't forget the beauty in it, how much how our relationship was and how much love we had together, because that's not, some kids fight with their parents and some kids don't even talk to their parents. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
he could always, yeah, I keep hearing that song, lean on me
oh my
when
God.
you're not strong. I keep hearing that song. So he's like, lean on me now. You let me lean on you when I was there. Now lean on me.
I'm sorry.
No, let it go, sweetheart. I have a feeling you have been holding on a lot, and you've been holding space for people. Let this be the time where you can just release it. It's, don't be sorry, sweetheart. I'm glad to hold space for you, okay? Oh, did your, I'm not sure if it cut out. Sometimes we have an internet problem. Hey, Alina, happy Mother's Day.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm
Sometimes the
sorry.
internet goes in and out. No, you're good. And this will be recorded and put over on the YouTube channel, so you can re-listen to it.
Okay.
Okay. If you're like, oh my God, what did she say? I forgot. You can just re-listen to it. Okay. A lot
Oh,
of people in the chat are sending you love, sweetheart. They understand that you've been through a lot. So just take a deep breath and just relax and let that love kind of surround you, since you've been giving it out to so many other people your whole lifetime. You really are this, I call it like a light worker, an empath, always giving out, never
I
really
took
getting
care
it
of
back.
I took care of my mom, and I took care of my sister before they passed away. I was like, I did everything for them,
Yeah. I can
everything.
see. Yeah. And
When
they
they
keep
passed away,
saying,
I lost all meaning of my life.
mhm. So now your son is saying you have a story to tell. So while you're sitting home, instead of watching the news and going, "Oh, our world, what's going on?" Turn it off, put on some good music and write your story. Like, even if you get it published, great. If you just leave it behind for someone else, I don't think, he's making me feel like you don't see yourself as an inspiration to others,
No, I
because
don't.
yeah, but you are, what you went through, how you kept just going on like blind faith. Your son is saying there are times where it didn't look like a situation was going to work out, and my mom was like, "Well, we're going to make it happen." You just kept
Yeah,
like speaking faith over it. Do you kind of understand what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So he wants to thank you. Yeah, so many people are saying your story will have support for others. You are a caregiver. Like all these people are, I wish her rest in peace. Like so many people are on the chat right now praying for you and sending you
Oh,
love. And that's what I love about the followers here. And oh, people love you. Yeah, Tara says. So,
can I was in the hospital and I was very, very, very sick. And someone came in, they, someone came in and turned off you know how the alarms beep, your
mm,
IV tower
yeah.
thing beeps and beeps and beeps. It was driving me crazy. And to, I swear to God, if I'm not, I swear to God, it was my son come in and he said, I'll get that for you. He shut it off and on his way out the door, he said, I love you, Mom.
I
I don't
love,
know if it was really him, but I was so, so sick. I thought I was going to die.
no.
And that happened, and I was like, I got to get better. I got to get better.
Hmm. No, that's definitely him. I have had just a couple times where people have told me that their loved ones came to visit them after they passed and did
Uh-huh.
something like fixed a cover over their shoulder. Like, and they were like, was I dreaming? Did that really happen? But
Yeah,
they,
because everybody was like, I asked the nurses, I said, can you ask that guy that came in and shut my IV off? Could you ask him to come back in here? And she goes, there's no guys working tonight.
yeah. See, that's a story. Even if it's a short story, even if it's just that story and it's 25 pages long, please write something. Do you know what I mean? You
Uh-huh.
don't know, like, well, what am I going to do with this, Julie? Why are they telling me to write? Once you start writing, then whoever's supposed to help you get your story out will appear. Like it'll just come. Like a friend will be like, "What are you doing? We should publish that or something." So you never know how much your story is going to help people until you kind of feel vulnerable and just kind of share it.
Uh-huh.
Just your son is saying, just even that story, just write it out. If you have a lot of time on yourself and by yourself and you're getting anxiety and feeling lonely, use this time to write. That's what he's saying.
I'm using his Bible at church.
Oh, yes.
Every
That's
Sunday I carry it with me and his picture and his heartbeat.
yes. I keep seeing that. Do you have your husband's jacket or your you have your do you have somebody's jacket or shirt?
I have my son's shirt.
Yeah. See the things that he's talking about? The Tin Man. How would I even know how would that happen? The coffee cup with this, not just like, oh, he gave you a coffee cup. It's like a coffee cup and a spoon. There's a
Right?
coffee cup and a spoon, right?
Yep.
And you're like, well, I don't drink coffee, but it's tea. I'm like, but it's a coffee cup, right?
Yeah, it's
So
a coffee
see?
cup. Yep.
Yeah, and then he knows. So I'm telling you, this, okay, let me explain this. So my job as a medium is to show you with validation that they're still alive in spirit. Their body has dissipated, but their spirit is very much still alive. When I'm done with this reading, that energy still goes between you two. He's still around. He's just transformed into a different formation. And we don't know that because our society doesn't tell us to talk to our loved ones who are crossed over. But if you talk to people who are indigenous, they are like, oh, yeah, I talk to my ancestors all the time. So it's just like our society doesn't do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he just,
my
oh,
son
sorry.
told me, Mom, get that off your phone. And I was like, no, it helps me. He
Yeah,
goes, you're gonna go down a rabbit hole. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I need him to hear him say I love you every day to me.
yes. And you knew to keep that. You knew to keep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, and every time it comes on, I say, I love you too, buddy. And that nobody knows that. Nobody knows that but me. And you knew it. It's like,
Yeah. So I can almost like hear him talking to you. So I'm pulling back just a little bit, but
okay,
as I ask him, is there anything else? Do you know a Jenny?
yes.
Who's that to you?
She is a friend of mine.
Okay.
One of his best friends.
Yep. He just brought it up. See, again, how would I know that? But the way that he showed me that was that song, Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? 8675. So I was like, are you trying to tell me there's a Jenny?
Yeah, and they were really close, and he's probably telling me to reach out to Jennifer.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure that's
is.
probably what he's meaning.
Yeah. Um, Whatever you do, don't white knuckle this. Don't try to do this alone. And it might be challenging because he tells me that you don't like to be a burden to anybody, so you don't want to bother anybody.
No, I don't like to talk. I don't ask for nothing. I just live in my room and behave.
Yeah. So I'm so glad I came on tonight because I felt
Oh,
anxious. Like I feel like someone needs a reading. It's Mother's Day. Maybe they're missing their mom. Maybe they're missing their child. So I'm so glad I came on here for you, sweetheart. I really,
I was just telling my kids. I said it's going to be the the first year that I don't have all five of my kids,
yeah.
and I don't know how I'm going to handle it.
He's got you. Let him hold you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's there's a wonderful thing that I've been hearing lately, and it's just a statement, and it says, I am held." So anytime I'm nervous or I feel like I'm missing somebody, I just stop. It's an illusion to think that I'm here alone. I'm really being held. And he makes me feel like that. He shows me the book. Hold on one second. It's a children's book, but it's for adults. It's like it'll make you cry when you read it, and everybody gives it to their child when it's new. And it's about this kid, and it's all my baby forever, my baby you'll be. And it's like the mom rocks the baby back and forth, and then the
Uh-huh.
mom gets old, and then the son rocks the mom,
Oh,
and he
what's
keeps
it
showing.
called?
It's something like "I will love you forever." I don't know if anybody in the
Well,
chat knows it, but it's some, if you look up kid story, mom rocking son, son rocking mom, you'll find it.
okay.
It's called like I'll love you forever, my baby you'll be. That's how the mom says to the son, and then the mom gets, oh yeah, my baby you'll be. I think yeah, Taylor says. Yeah. And
Thank
then
you,
at
guys.
the end, the son's rocking the mother, and your son is making me feel like he's trying to console you as well.
He used to always tell me sleep with the angels.
Yes, I love that. He is a beautiful spirit, and he's not, how do I want to say, like, he's at peace. It's so important that you know his soul is at rest.
Okay.
Yeah, he is at peace. And so as I pull back to see if there's anything else, oh, it's called I Love You Forever by Robert Masurch. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, I love you forever. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I love being on TikTok because if I forget something, they're like immediately people put the name in the chat. I feel like it's a game show. I'm all for $100. What's the kid's book's name? You know what I mean? We're like,
Oh,
oh,
thank you so much, Julie.
you're so
You made
welcome.
you have made my millennium. I'm telling you.
I'm happy to do it,
I feel
sweetheart. You
so
deserve
much
so much
better
help.
now.
Good. Reach out to Jenny, okay?
I will do that.
All right,
And
thank
please let him
you.
know I love him with all my heart.
Yeah, he hears you, believe me. He's more around you than he's just coming in my ear right now, but he hears you. So as you talk to him, he hears you. All right.
Okay. All
Happy
right. Thank you,
Mother's Day.
Julie.
Much love to
Thank,
you.
thank you too.
I always look at these and I was like, I don't know how to like have it go off.
I don't know how to shut.
I know, look at us, we both
Oh,
oh, nope. I don't know. Isn't that
you know,
funny? We'll both just stay on here forever. I click on it and then all the other
I don't.
things come on. See, I
I
wish.
don't know how to get it to come on.
Oh, here
Oh
we
wait,
go.
maybe.
There we go. Thank you, Sherry. Is it possible to hear from my grandmother? Just wanted to see what you guys are saying. I don't know if I can pull someone else on to do a reading since it's like 12:13 at night. Hold on. My friend, my friend Lisa mom died recently and she is lost without her. Oh my gosh, Pamela, I'm so sorry. I do private readings and I do Zoom readings too. And I come on here and give readings for my followers for free, and I just give them on random. So if you're following me, I'm trying to come on as much as I can to help people realize that your loved ones are alive in spirit. That's my job as a medium, is to do that. So thank you. Oh, good, Tom. Thank you. True love, I want to thank you for all of your help in navigating that reading you were just giving her all kinds of your, this is the book's name. Tell her to write a book. It was like, I felt like I was having help. Oh, thank you, Christine. I appreciate you too. My husband just died and we want to connect with him and I'm so empty. Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. Did he pass away? Amy, did he pass away of cancer? Yes, Pamela, everybody who crosses over, once they cross over, they're at peace. You think he passed away of cancer? Who lives on like a ranch style home, Amy? I see a lot of woods and nature. I just feel like that. And there's also, I know your name's Amy Marie, but is there a Mary crossed over as well? There's something about your husband keeps showing me. It looks like a ranch. It looks like a ranch style home. Whoops, I don't know where that just went. That was so weird. I don't have a moderate on her and I just lost you. No, there's not a Mary. There's another M. Is your husband's name with an M? Okay. So just to know, Amy, one of the things that happens is when someone passes suddenly and unexpectedly, it's also like a shock. No, our daughter. Okay. Your daughter is named with an M? Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing something that looks like, have you ever seen the movie Field of Dreams? And they have the big house and, oh, Michaela. Okay, that would be why he's bringing that up. And they have the big ranch or big wraparound porch. If you and he ever talked about like, we'll own a lot of property one day, and then it just keeps seeing that. I keep seeing the movie Field of Dreams. So they lived in Iowa. So I don't know if you live in Iowa or why I keep seeing this. But it's not, it's the houses aren't like right next to each other. It makes me feel like someone grows corn or they have a ranch or they're more, oh, you lived in Illinois. Okay. Okay, let me see if there's anything. Is there a September, Amy, is there a September reference? Meaning, is somebody's birthday in September or did someone pass in September? It can be anniversary too, but he's showing me September. His mom died in September. That would be his way of showing me that he's with her. Is there also somebody named Ken? Ken? It's like, if it's not Ken or Kenneth, then it's Ben. It's a 3 name and it's E-N. Ben, Ken. It's like that, either here or crossed. He'll bring up both things. And did his mom smoke or something? Did he smoke? Did your husband smoke? I'm tasting smoke in my mouth. Martin? Ken? No. It's like Ken, but okay, he smoked. Is his name Martin? Your husband? And you feel so young to have someone have passed away. A husband passed. Like you feel very young to me. Either that. Okay, that was his brother's name. Okay. No, this is like Ken, like if it's not a guy's name, then it's a girl's name, like Ken, Kenny, Kendall. Just write it down. I keep seeing it over and over again. I would go for Candy, like candy. It's like that. I'm trying to hear it as he comes through. No, not Jen. It's like Ken. Like, so it can be like Candace. It can be like that. But just know that's how he shows me. Okay. Show me anything else, sweetheart. I do feel sudden, and that's why there's so many questions around this, like people don't know. I don't feel he went to the doctor. Your cousin's name is Kim. Okay, thank you. If that's somebody that you lean on a lot, then that would be why he's bringing that up. Yet, yes, that he passed away. So be careful, be kind to yourself. That when this happens, it's anytime we lose somebody, it's devastating. But when it's a shock, when we weren't expecting it, and then it happens, it can be devastating. So, it seems to me that you're the kind of person who's a go-getter and you always help other people. At this time, you're really going to have to learn how to accept help from others in order to get through this. Does that make sense? Do you have a river by your house, or is somebody's name Tristan or something? You know, there's that movie with Brad Pitt. It's called A River Runs Through It. You do have a river that runs by your property. Yeah. It reminds me of the movie. Was Brad Pitt was in that, right? A river runs through it. Yes. Okay. Loved. Yes, we loved. Okay, that's it. Remember I was saying there's a name like Ken, and the river is Kan. I would not have known that. Kan. And then remember he was talking about, he kept going, it's like Ken, and that's the beginning of the name of that river. A river runs through it. That's it. I just didn't have that name in my vocabulary. I'll have to take a picture of it. Kentucky River. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, now you understand. I just kept feeling like Ken. It's like Kank. Yeah, that's the beginning of the name of the river. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Are you guys going to have like 3 celebration of lives for him or something? He keeps showing me 3, so I don't know if you had 3 kids together or if you're going to do 3 ceremonies. But I keep seeing the number 3. Does that make sense to you? He just keeps saying that if he knew that life was going to be short for him, he would have slowed down a little bit. We had 6, but our oldest 3 are doing it. Okay, for the ceremony, because he shows me 3. Okay. Is there somebody's name like Kylie or Kyle or something? Lyle, Kyle. This one of your kids look like Kylie Jenner. Like I'm like, why is he showing me that name? Okay, so just know I'm pulling back. This is his way of coming through. I'm so glad I was able to give you a reading for him today. Sorry, my dog is snoring, so this is so funny. Come on, is there anything else that you want me to say? I know yes, my daughter looks like a Kardashian. How funny, because he's all Kylie. See, This is how they know. And people always say, how do you know this? I don't know it. They're telling me. So this is your love for him and his love for you, where the energy is going back and forth. I'm just the conduit right now. But once I'm gone, Amy, this energy is just going to keep running back and forth. And there has to be like a John, because I keep hearing that name. So John keeps snoring. I'm trying to get her to stop. Is one of the sons named after him or something? Because I feel like if there's a, yeah, Jaden. Who's that to you? And has to be a junior, because he just showed me a JR, which means someone is named after him, like has his name. If not first name, they have the same middle name. Your son. Okay, perfect. Just know this is his way of his coming through. I don't know if you always go like this, but he's showing me like this. He keeps talking about that. And he keeps saying, Carpe diem, seize the day. He was a junior, but our other son, okay, is a Brent. Okay, that's why. He used to do that. Yeah. Yes, he's living, yeah, vicariously through your babies. Just know as I pull back, I keep hearing Carpe diem, seize the day. Like he was really a person who would say, let's drop everything and go do it. Kids, you don't have to go to school today. I feel like spontaneous. And he wants you guys to keep doing that. Yes. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope this brought you some comfort today. If you guys got a reading from me, I am going to save these over on TikTok, hopefully with their, hopefully it does. Every once in a while they have a glitch and it doesn't record, but 99% of the time they do. Yes, Elena, I'll definitely say prayers for your mom. I feel like, Elena, you guys have been through enough. Like it feels like smooth sailing from here on out. Tell her when she comes home not to overdo it, though. Makes me feel like that's the only thing. Thank you, Katie, for being here. You have the best energy. Amy, thank you, true love. I hope you're welcome, Amy. You're so welcome. He loves you. He loves you so much. And I keep hearing ditto. You guys remind me of Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze, how he would be, I love you, and she would go ditto. Like, I'm just telling you, that's his soulmate. I don't have any other way of putting that. Yeah, from Ghost. Perfect. I know he did, and I loved him very much too. Good. See, there's that song. Look up the soundtrack from Ghost, because there's a song on there. He's trying to sing to me. I just heard it go so fast. But look that up, okay? Love you guys. I'm going to get going. It's almost 12:30 my time. You're welcome, Elena. I'll probably be coming on here tomorrow to do readings as well. Those will be $40 donation for mini readings. So if you guys are interested in getting a reading, I'll probably be on sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but right now I'm going to go cuddle with the doggy. Sending you guys so much love. Remember, your loved ones are always alive in spirit. You can talk to them at any time. If you don't know how to do it, just be like, I need a sign. I need a sign from my loved ones. I need you to show me right now that you're here, and then just hold tightly to the request and hold loosely till it opens. And the rule is, if you're welcome, Sherry, if you have to ask if it was a sign, then it was. Okay. Love you guys. And if you'd like a reading from me, for a private reading, you can double click right here. It'll take you to my bio, my website, and everything. Okay. Much love to you guys. Have a great evening.